goodness, good afternoon, guys. No pun intended, but I am not feeling my best. My eyes are glowing red. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. So it's not an avatar, it's my picture, my real picture. It's really me. So good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody watched this. Oh, this show was off the chain last night. Let's see, who do we have? We have my, oh, look at my girl, the Dear Yvette Says show. We have Crazy Cat Mama in the house, sweet but kind of sassy. Queen of O'Hara, Maria. Hi, Maria. Hi, Debbie. Oh, Debbie, I hope you watched this show last night. Let's see. Oh my goodness. But before we do that, I just want to play you guys something, and I'm going to do it right now because this shit was funny. Hold on a second. Let me get to, here we go.
So this is real hair, huh?
Yeah, I think the hair is beautiful.
Yeah? You're gonna learn how to put one of these on.
Oh,
You gonna let me dress you up?
you really like that.
You know I like women.
You better like one man.
I'm attracted to women. I probably wouldn't be with another man if it wasn't for Stan. I was married at a young age, 17, to a husband who beat me all the time, and then I left him and he took a bottle of pills and killed himself. I got remarried about a year later. I'm still married to him. I thought I was divorced. I'm not. The third guy that I was married to, it's all bad, so I'm not going to comment on it. Do I see myself marrying Stan? At this point, I have to get divorced from the two guys that I'm married to. Other than that, anything's possible.
Well, she's married to two guys, not one, two. They made it sound like she was only married twice. It turns out she's been married 3 times. 3 times, guys. And I had to start with that. So, he picks her up from prison. And when she said she looked like her brother, she was right. When I first saw her, I said, what woman has she been with? She actually said the women in prison like her hair. And I said, oh my God, there is nothing. He was telling us about this beauty queen. Something has changed in the time that she went in to the time she went out, because those are not the pictures that they are showing us. Oh my God. And, he kept trying to get a hug and a kiss. She kept turning her head. And I swear to God, this is Lindsay Lindsay and Scott and Lizzie and the other Scott. We and that wig on her head. And they look stupid. They look like Party City wigs. I know he spent $1,300 on these wigs, but he needs to go back and get his money back. Oh my God, what is with this straitjacket hanging from the rafters? Oh my God, Stan is a freak. And he did say that he hoped that she can keep up with him. But then he goes, you see what you did to me? The man gets a hard on. He must have taken Viagra before he left to go pick her up. And, he said that he feels that they're spiritual soulmates and all this dumb shit. But what really got to me is when her son called, her 22-year-old son. And, we find out she has 3 kids, but she hasn't had a good relationship with her 22-year-old son. So, he's telling her that he feels that he doesn't have anyone. Hi, Natasha. Welcome. Hi, Maria. Oh, hi, Lisa. Lovely. How are you? Stephanie, Lucas, sweetie. Hi. I have your number, Stephanie, and I'm going to call you after this, too. I spoke to Yvette this morning, so I have your number right here. I will be calling you. Welcome, guys. So, it just started raining. What the hell is going on? Oh, it's going to rain all next week too. So, her son calls and, he knows she's out. It's kind of funny. He has the number and everything. Didn't you guys find that funny? He had the number and he called her. I don't think she really wants to be with Stan. That is my opinion, because he had that number and he called. So, he's having issues. And he feels that he doesn't have a place and no one cares about him. But when Stan came out of his mouth and told her she needs to break away from all these issues, and if she didn't have any kids or relatives, everything would be okay. So you're basically telling this woman to turn her, okay, relatives, maybe, but her own damn kids. Something is wrong with that. This man is selfish. Oh my God, he's 65, calling himself, talking, he has 2.3 million. Don't see it, because if you do, you would take that 2.3 million or some of it and get that damn cat on top of your head fixed. That's what you need to do. Because when she asked him if it was real hair, at first I thought she was talking about his hair. But no, she was talking about the wigs. I was like, oh my God. He is disgusting. She being Lisa, says that there's an emotional connection over the phone, but she doesn't have one in person, at least not yet. Oh my God. But let's try. I really want to know. And, I felt, when she said that her husband, the first husband, used to beat her really bad. When she left him, he took pills and he killed himself. That was really a shock to me. And I read about her and I never found any of that anywhere. But I want to get to that damn straitjacket. It's pleather or leather. What in the hell is he using that for? She even said the first time she went over to his house, he took her down to the basement. And what the hell do you think he's doing with the straitjacket? I mean, is it some S&M stuff? Is it some S&M stuff, or what is he doing down there? I don't know. I want to know. And then, oh my God, I'm just like, I can't see it. She looks nothing like what they portrayed her to look like when they were showing all these pictures of her on the show. She looks nothing at all like that. So what I want to know is who in the hell found these people? Because I'm looking at a repeat from the last season. I'm looking at other people from the last season. Oh my God, Debbie, you think so? Oh my God, he is a little freak. And then she keeps wanting to know, when is she going to get to drive the car? When is she going to get to drive the car? And then he tries to hug her again or try to kiss her. Nothing. She has nothing for him. She says that she doesn't think that if it wasn't, she wouldn't be attracted to any other man but Stan. No, because Stan has, according to him, $2.3 million. That is what she is excited about. The $2.3 million that I don't believe he has. He has some money, but I don't think it's 2.3, because he only spent 5,000. And I guess she didn't use that 5,000 in prison to get her hair done. I'm so sorry, but I just had to. I really had to. I had to start with them first, because he's 65, she's 39. He gets a hard on when the wind blows, for what it seems like. And because I don't know how her turning him on, I just think he wants something young. He was married for a long time, and I don't think he has a whole lot of money. Deadly sin. And what about the fact she said she wanted to dress him up? She wanted to put him in a wig. Yes, she is. That's that blue pill. I'm telling you, he must have taken it before he left the house because he had a rise. And now that phone call, that's her excuse to go to her son. And, maybe something is going on with her son. Yes, she is deadly. And she said it. She likes women. Yes. And he is dumb enough. She will use him. But, I think that phone call is a diversion because to me, it came out of the blue. Unless she's always had that number and he's been paying for it. Yes, he's a Hugh Hefner. I think he's trying to look like Hugh Hefner, to be honest. I just need him to get his bunnies and his Playboy mansion together. Ooh, you think so? Oh, she wanted to get some WAP. That was... Oh, Debbie, that might be true. That might be true. But yeah, okay. It wasn't the son, but she seemed a little emotional when she was talking about him. So maybe because she hasn't had any for a while, that's why she's really emotional. So I'm gonna just run through Brittany and Ray. Was nothing exciting there. They get there, the prison van pulls up at the bus station. They see the family. They take him back to the prison because he was supposed to be catching a bus. I would think if you're released, you're released. It doesn't make a difference if your family is there to pick you up or not. But for them to Hugh Hefner posed by a fireplace several times. But so if you're going to be released, you're going to be released, whether you get on a bus or not. It doesn't make a difference to me, but I guess it does to them. Yvette, you should know. I don't know if they're dropping you off at the bus station. Are they going to stay there and make sure you get on the bus? So maybe the family should have just sat back and waited until the van pulled off. But I am so serious. This shit is funny to me. I am just like, so, they take him back to the prison and then he walks across. So they actually release him. So then, the parents are there. She jumps out she jumps out and she runs over there and kissing and hugging her like, she's kissing my baby. She's kissing my baby. See, this is what confused me. I thought that the woman that his dad is with was his mom, but undoubtedly, why didn't they say, hey? So held to the no. So that means that they should have just left him there, or they should just drove him back to the prison. But it is a funny season. It is a funny season. Oh, but one thing before I finish with this, at the end of the episode, they did do in memory of To Tracy. They did do it. They put it up there, and I was so happy to see that. So I was just happy to see that they actually put something up for her. And I figured they would, since this was the next episode, but they did do it. So they release him. They're out there kissing and stuff. The parents are sitting in the car. So I always thought that the dad and the mom, that was his real mom. So, but no, he tells us that, his mom was shot 5 times. when he was 11, and she was left and she was left in the back of a van for days. As of today, there's been no arrest made on that case. And he said that, he served 3 years, 10 months in federal prison. And he's saying because of his mother's death and what happened to his mother, he's made all of these bad decisions. To me, I don't know if they ever got him any type of counseling. That's never been brought up. So, yeah, maybe we'll find out about that later on in the show. But it was just horrible. He was 11 years old. And, and he said when he was 2 years old, I think, his mom and his dad were separated. So, he's blaming the fact that he couldn't deal with all of the things that happened to his mom. So he turned to crime. And maybe it's true, but to me, if that happened to my mother, this is just me speaking, I would do everything in my power so she can be proud of me. Because you know what they say, they may not be here physically, but they're watching over you all the time. So, but you're right. You can't imagine the trauma that would cause. But I would do everything in my power to make sure that my mother is proud of me. But, some people handle it different ways. So the fact that he never mentioned anything but counseling or anything else, I don't know. But if that's how he dealt with it, by breaking into places and stealing pills, and then what he couldn't sell, he was taking them himself, so he became addicted. Yeah, I maybe so, but I just don't like the fact that you're blaming. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but you're blaming your mother's death on the way you're behaving. If you see the pattern, you are, as a grown adult, you need to go and get help, get some counseling. That's what you need. I can't wait to get to the part where, nobody ever mentioned he was going to a halfway house. We were led to understand that he was paroling out to Brittany's house, but she told her parents he was paroling to his dad's house. But now they're trying to get to the halfway house before a certain time, because if he doesn't make it there in time, I think they said 11:30, he's going to probably go back to prison. Well, you're driving from Beaumont on I-10, you coming back into Houston at 8 something, whatever. I don't know if it's a Saturday or whatever, but traffic is bad because everybody is coming into Houston to go to work. And that's bad unless you jump on 59 or 288, but you got to take I-10 all the way up till you get to a certain point. So, or you can just take the Beltway. But from what I saw, they were actually on I-10. So we shall see. Yes. Yep, it is tough. So, at that point, I just think, I don't know, because when my grandfather passed, my uncle had a serious drug issue, and they were going back and forth. He was getting arrested. No reason. He got arrested one time. He had $500 in his wallet, and he was shoplifting from what they called at the time. It was called TG&Y. Yeah, it was called TG&Y. Hi, Granny. And, he was caught shoplifting. And then he's fighting 8 cops. The only reason my uncle didn't get shot is because they knew my grandfather. So when that happened, they let his ass sit there in prison or in jail. And he kept calling, and he refused to go get him. He came out, they put him in treatment. When my grandfather died, in order not to do drugs, my uncle cut the grass from the start of the street to the end of the street on both sides. And there was no grass left to be cut. That was his way of dealing with it. So he didn't try to use. But he's fallen. I mean, he's took a step back. It's an addiction. It's a disease. So every day and he doesn't drink, because if he drinks, he's going to want to get high. So I am doing well. I am doing really, really well. Thank you. So, it's an addiction, and, people handle things differently. Now, when my grandmother passed, he handled that totally different, because he had been off of drugs for a long time. So, people just handled the things differently, period. So, but right now, as of today, proud of him, still proud of him. Whether he slips and falls, still proud of him. So I'm just saying that people handle different things differently. And he never had any trauma in his life. He's never been through none of that stuff. He just got hooked on things he shouldn't, hanging with the wrong people. So, and my grandparents got tired of it, and they wouldn't go get his ass after a while. No, but he will be revealing it shortly. That's why I came on early. He will be revealing shortly where he's at. So, okay. That's it with Brittany and Ray. I can't wait to see where this is going to lead them. I don't think it's going to land anywhere near pretty. I really don't think that they're going to stay together at all. I don't believe that Stan and Lisa are going to stay together, or I'm going to call them Scott and Lindsay and Scott and Lindsay and the other Scott and the other Lizzie. So that's who Stan and them remind me of. Brittany and Ray, I haven't figured out who they, I don't know who they remind me of yet, but I'm going to think about it. Let's do Daonte and Nicolle. Let's do Daonte and Nicolle. Now, Daonte and Nicolle remind me of Destiney and Sean. Huh? Oh, that was dumped in the country in the middle of the heat. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. I'm sorry to hear that, but at least he's got a good home now. So Daonte and Nicolle, guys. So, Nicolle is sitting there, the mother, Krista, I think that's her name, Krista. Krista is talking about the fact that, she's asking her, how is she feeling? She says she's feeling good, whatever. She asked her, how does she feel about her being married to her best friend? And I can't remember her name, and then Nicolle explains that when she left to go to prison, her mother was married to a man, or maybe the mom explained it, but when she came home, she's now married to a woman. And her mom says that, it's always good to marry your best friend. And then we find out the man that Nicolle was texting, it wasn't a woman, it was a man. She was texting this guy named Zach, who she said, she had been thinking about for years. Their relationship was never, they had to not end it, but they had to separate due to her having to serve time. She said that she hasn't gotten over him and they have unfinished business. So she is really excited. She wants to get with Zach. Daonte is on his way over there and he's really, really nervous. Now, this idiot sits there. Her mom is, I guess she's putting color in her hair or whatever. So she goes in and rinses her hair out and she tells her, don't talk about me, which of course, they will. He was explaining to her mother that, it's kind of strange, that he actually met, hi, Maybella, how are you? Oh no, it's Haley Bella. How are you, sweetie? I see your comments all the time. You leave such sweet comments. Thank you. So, Daonte is actually out of town. He did an IG live and, he's with two women. I forgot where he was, but his friend Derek, they were on IG yesterday, I think. And one of the girls said that she wanted to go kick, I guess she's talking about Nicole's ass. So, we don't like I told him in DMs, I said, I see a lot of trouble coming your way. He isn't allowed to do any interviews yet, but the fact that he's on IG and these women are talking about Nicolle, which tells you, and I told him in his IG live, do not break your NDA, because that's exactly what he was doing. He was breaking his NDA. So, so he's out of town and he's hanging with these two females, and, they're talking about want to go kick her ass and shit like that. So that's not good when your season is still going on. So he sat there and told her mother, he said, it's kind of hard, but he did, he bought a doll and he named the doll Nicolle Jr. And that's the way that he dealt with pleasuring himself while she was locked up. I'm sitting there going, I wish I had a daughter. No, I don't wish I had a daughter. If I had a daughter and her boyfriend sat there and told me some dumb shit like that, I would have broke his neck. He's a damn fool. So then, we take the commercial break and then they come back with a little snippet. He's up there talking about he likes the doll because the doll doesn't talk back. It doesn't have a headache. You can do whatever. All you got to do is lube it up and handle your business, and you can get real freaky with it. And, it's there for him to do it anytime he feels like it. I was like, how disgusting. Hi, Carrie Ann. How are you? Welcome back, baby. How are you? So, but for him to sit there and talk to her mother about him having this pleasure toy and telling men, guys, you never know, try it. The whole time he's sitting there, I kept seeing this lint hanging off his mustache. I was like, does anybody else see this? So then I stopped it, went back, and I kept staring at this lint that was hanging off the side of his lip. I can't wait to see his mother when she interacts with Nicolle, because this is going to be good. He's nasty. And I'm like, why would you tell that to her mother? Why? And then he tells her that they're engaged. And the mother is shocked. He was like, oh, you didn't know that. I want to smack them too. But he's sitting there and he goes, oh, she didn't tell you. So then, of course, the mother goes to the back and she goes to talk to Nicolle. And she goes, we're not freaking engaged. So then she tells her that, she had asked Daonte for a ring, for a cheap little ring, and he brought it to the prison. And she said she was excited to have the ring on, and because he smuggled it into the jail or into prison, and no one else had a ring on their finger. And she was excited because she's the only one that had one. But she comes back in the living room and she tells him, why are you telling my mom we're engaged? We're not engaged. He goes, well, when I gave you the ring, I said, well, you might as well marry me. And she goes, and what did I say? She goes, the whole time we were talking on the phone, she told him that she wanted a certain ring. Until she gets that ring, she doesn't consider herself engaged. But what got me was her mother asked her, what was she planning on doing for her future? And she said she was going to let Daonte take care of her for a little while. Her mother said she is concerned because Nicolle is concerned with material things. What did Daonte say? Deontay, he says he doesn't want a woman that's materialistic. And that's exactly who he has. A materialistic piece of shit is what he has. She doesn't care about him. She needs to get over herself. But in that aspect, she reminds me of Destiney. She's out to get what she can get out of this man. And if he doesn't watch himself, he's going to be evicted again, which probably not because he's traveling, which don't mean shit, but he's going to be put out. He needs to get a hubcap and put on that car because, again, it's starting to bug me. The other tires got hubcaps. That one doesn't. But you're giving her $3,000 to go shopping with when you need a hubcap for your damn tire because it looks disgusting. It's a black tire. Get your damn self a hubcap. Sorry. I'm sorry. And her looks are not that great. Have you guys looked at this woman? Her looks are not that great. So I don't know what he's seeing. She's 23, he's 33. I can't wait till his mother gets a hold of that ass. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for them to go and visit his mother. Now, supposedly, she's supposed to be going back to his house. He goes outside and do an interview. He said, you know, he doesn't feel that the love he's putting out is being reciprocated. Really? Really? You don't think so? Oh, really? Okay. It's not being reciprocated. She doesn't want you. She doesn't. She wants what you have to offer her. And once she gets it, she will be gone. She does not want you. That's all I'm going to say about that. She doesn't want you, man. Wake the frick up. Please wake up and smell the coffee because she doesn't want you. Speaking of coffee, Yvette and I will be back next Thursday for Bonnet and Coffee. I received my coffee mug. I have one more coming, and I'm so excited. Y'all going to see these mugs. They are gorgeous. Let's go on to Rachel and Doug. And guys, I have a new commercial that KK sent to me. I just haven't uploaded it yet. So when I come live again, the next time I come live, I will have that commercial. It is a beautiful commercial and she's advertising her new product. So I will make sure I upload that and not upload it, but I move it over so I can play it when I come live again. But Rachel, 35, Doug's 28. He's 6'4". She's 4'9". If I hear that one more goddamn time, that's like Wendy Acefo talking about her 4 damn degrees. And I'm so excited because Potomac is coming on tomorrow. Potomac is back, baby. And yes, I am covering Potomac is back. I cannot wait for my green-eyed bandits. Just can't wait for them. So I am freaking excited. I'm excited to meet this new housewife, and I definitely need to pick her apart and see who she is. Oh, yes. So, you know, he's all excited. He's playing with her when she's driving. Oh, God. He says that the only thing he's thinking about, well, the both of them are thinking about sex. She's waiting for this for so long. They get to the hotel, the motel, whatever. They do it, get up, brush their teeth, and now they got to make it home because he needs to be home by 5 o'clock. Well, before then, he asked her, how did you put cologne on? You know, what I found interesting was the fact that we all knew this, that he's missed most of his son's childhood. You know, I think he said when he first went away, his son was like 1.5 or 2 years old. When he came out again, he got to spend 40 days with them. So I think the picture, he looked to be like 6 or 7. He got to spend 40 days with them, and then he went back in. He also said that Rachel had the nicest house that he's ever lived in. And the only time he's been in a house like that is when he was in there to rob it. He also stated that he would be a fool to mess this up with Rachel because this is the nicest place that he and his son has ever been in. And that's what, and you know, when he said that, I hope he does the right thing, but I do have a feeling that no, they are not going to be together. Oh my God. Thank you, sweet and kind of sassy. Have a great dinner with your family, sweetie. So, you know, the kid is going to come home tomorrow. Well, you know, the next day. And, he said he's looking forward to it, to hang with him physically. And hopefully the fact that, he's excited about where he's at, about the home she's provided for them. And, she had to bring up the fact that this isn't the first time that a husband has been paroled to her house. Hopefully she's got a different bed. That's all I'm saying. But he did state, she stated that this is the happiest relationship that she's ever been in. So I hope, like I said, I keep saying, I hate when the kids are involved in this kind of stuff, because then, she's playing mommy already. And, his mom supposedly allegedly has an addiction problem. So let's just hope and pray. Let's hope and pray that everything is good. But yeah, he said the last time he had sex was August 2015 before he went in, and he had sex the night before he went to prison. So undoubtedly she liked it. She says that the shoe fit the size is what she said. So, okay, then. So we have to find out what size shoes he wear. Just because he's 6'4" don't mean he wears a 10 or an 8. He might wear a 6 or a 7. We don't know, but I need to look at his feet. So what did you guys think about Rachel and Doug? I know somebody said, ugh. Do you guys think they're going to make it? Yes, it is. It's all good until they live together. So we're definitely, I'm hoping, I'm optimistic when it comes to this couple. I really am. And I'm writing that down. I'm optimistic because of the fact that he has a lot to lose if he goes back to prison again. His son's already 11 or 10. I can't remember. She's 35. He's 28. So I'm hoping that with what she's got there and what he sees and how his future can be. Hi, Susan. It's okay, sweetie. How are you? But it's, I'm hoping and really, really hoping that they try to make this work, because like I said, there's a child involved. And oh my goodness, we got to meet Anissa. Oh my God, we finally get to meet Anissa. Who does Anissa remind you guys of? Please tell me, who does she remind you of? Oh, she's pessimistic. Well, I'm going to tell you who she reminds me of. She reminds me of Angela and Tony. I'm telling you, these seasons look like they're just recycling these characters. She reminds me of Angela, and her name happens to be Anissa. And then her friend, Kyle, reminds me of Angela's friend. So anyway, we get to meet her. She did. Okay. Well, I know she filed, but then I thought she pulled it off the table. Because remember how Ashley kept filing for divorce against Jay? She kept filing and then she would change her mind. I'm going to pull that. All right. I would definitely pull that. I will pull that and see. And I need to see if he's back in prison. Maybe that's why. I'm writing this down. Pull divorce papers and see what happened. All right, I'm gonna look that up. But Anissa and Jeff. Anissa is 51. Jeff is 39. Guys, I was so happy. Oh my God. Yeah, I thought she filed twice. I need to look that up because I heard that, but she was reminding me of Ashley and Jay. That's who that whole thing was reminding me of. But right now, that's who she reminds me of. Ashley and Jay. See that? I couldn't remember Ashley and Jay. That's who this couple reminds me of. So with Angela and Tony, Anissa and Jeff, it seems, okay, so she's going wedding dress shopping for somebody that she's never met, but she's been talking to for 11 years. Oh my God. Hi, Black Lavender. Hi, sweetie. Welcome. So she's never met him. She's been waiting for him for 11 years. We find out that she was her first marriage. She was 29 and he was 19. She said he was cute, he was fine, but then she got bored with him, and then she tends to go towards the older guys. She says she's trading in a 9-carat ring for a broke boy. She's calling a 39-year-old man a broke boy. Let that sink in. She said, oh my God, this is crazy. But she said that she wrote him 11 years ago on Valentine's Day. And he's her dream guy. He's covered with tattoos. Oh no, she did see him. He's covered with tattoos. Now get this. Jay has been released from prison twice already, and he's never come home to her. Doesn't that remind you of Tony? Every time he said he was going to Angela's, something always happened and he got thrown back in. Well, he never showed up. And then next time she would hear from him, he was back in jail. No, he should not have. That's what it is. Fresh out of prison starter pack. He done gave her $3,000 and he's missing a damn hubcap on his car. I'm so sick of him. Boy, he couldn't be my son, but I can't wait for his mother to get a hold of her ass. I really can't. But he has been released 2 times, and neither time did he ever show up at her house. So they're asking her, even the lady in the wedding shop asking her, what makes you think that he's going to come to you this time? He's never been with her. He's never shown up. Kyle, her friend, comes over. You know, he says that she's a damn fool. This is the dumbest shit she's ever done. They're asking her, he told her that, he asked her, has anybody ever been around when Jeff has called? Now, remind you guys, every time we've seen these couples, you know, when Rachel was with her friends, Doug called. When Stan was with his friends, Lisa called. The same thing with Nicole and Daonte. The same thing with, no, we've never heard Ray call when Brittany has been with anybody. But the same thing everybody is saying, the same thing that Angela's friend said about Tony. She said the same thing. You're making a damn mistake. I don't know. This is crazy. So this is where the title came from, Imaginary Boyfriend, because no one has ever heard him. And she's saying he's not imaginary, he's real. He's never come to her, but she says she knows this time he's coming to her. How does she know that? Is he coming out on parole and he has to parole someplace? Is that what it is? Because maybe the other 2 times he just got out, there was no parole, no probation, no nothing, and he was just free to go whatever the hell he wants to go. Maybe this time when he comes out, he has to parole to somewhere. But Jeff spent 3 years in prison for possession of a firearm. I am looking forward to getting to know more about their story. I am really excited about that. Hi, Rachel Louise Lee. Yes, because I have covered all of them already. So guys, what did you think about last night's episode? So everybody that watched it, what do you think about last night's episode? Because I think this has been the best episode so far. This one was really, I was sitting there and I had to make sure I caught everything. This was the best episode so far of this show. Hi, she just saw Black Lavender. I loved it. I'm serious. I love this episode. I mean, I was excited about the first 2, when they first came on. This one, yes, I'm into it. I can't wait to see what happens with Jeff. Again, I keep saying another Angela and Tony. That's who they remind me of. I have actually matched these people, you know, Daonte and Nicole, Destiney and Sean. That's who they remind me of. I am so serious. Stan and Lisa, Scott and Lindsay, and then the other Scott and what's her name? Lizzie. So these people, it's like they're recycling storylines. That's what they're doing. She looked rough. Oh my God, I played a part of her thing when she was talking about the husbands when I first came on Black Lavender. Yes, this is the best episode of the season. Stan is definitely a sicko. And I want to know about his wife. I want to know about the wife that passed away, because I don't think he just got freaky like this. Yes, he wanted a Barbie. He got a Butch. Thank you. She was a whole stud in prison. They did. His hair looks like garbage. Oh my God, guys, I forgot to put my channel donation thing up there. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I'm just like, I am so excited for the next episode. It's going to be really, really good too. I think the show is really starting to get really, really interesting, and I'm excited to watch it. Cat Mama said he hid that side of himself from his wife. But after you were married with somebody for over 50, I think he said they were married for over 40 years. How do you hide that? And what I want to know is, how did he know to go to seek an arrangement? You know what I mean? But his friends Dash and whatever his name, I think it's Jimmy, they know that's not right. And then Deonte's friend Derek, he said he bought himself a white girl, and that's exactly what he did. He bought himself a white girl straight out of prison. Tomorrow night we have, I know a lot of you guys watch 90 Day. I don't cover 90 Day anymore. John covers that. I think I don't think Queen of O'Hara covers that either. I don't know who else covers 90 Days, but I don't cover 90 anymore. Well, I am going to cover the new season. I'm going to cover the new season, but not this happily ever after thing. I didn't want to see any of those people. But we have that. We also have Me, You, and My Ex. And right after that, we have So Freaking Cheap. That'll be on. And we have The Shaws on tomorrow night. And we have Family Karma on tomorrow night. Oh, my God. So that's a lot of watching. And Potomac. Will be on tomorrow night. So, but on Tuesday, I think Monday, I'm probably going to do... Oh my God. Thank you, Deborah C, for subscribing to my channel. I just got the notification. Thank you so much. I am going to go live on Monday. I think I might have to do 2 lives on Monday. It depends on what happens on the Shaws and Family Karma. If I can combine them, I will. And then if I can combine Me, You, and My Ex and So Freaking Cheap, I will. If not, I have to see how I'm going to do that. But Tuesday, we have Dr. Melanie and Dr. Sasha will be in the house. Thank you. Thank you so much, sweetie. I really, really appreciate it. Oh my God. Thank you, Black Lavender. So Tuesday, we have Ask the Doctor, guys. Please make sure, I'm going to start advertising for that too. Please make sure to have your questions ready. Dr. Melanie nor Dr. Sasha are pediatricians. So they handle mostly adults, internal situations, gastric, so make sure you have your questions for them. If you guys want to put your questions in the chat, yes, it'll be on Tuesday. If you guys want to put your questions in the chat, or if you want to come up, I will drop the link for you to come up and speak directly to Dr. Sasha and Dr. Melanie. But they do, they're really nice. They're really nice people. I love both of them. So guys, and like I said, that we were going to do this like once every other week or once every 2 weeks. So we're trying to keep that schedule. When they were here the last time, we actually had a topic. We talked about obits and, chronic pain. We don't have a topic. They're here to answer your questions. If it's your question, your mom's question, a friend of yours question, or something you're not sure of, you got an ache or whatever, please ask them the question and they can point you in the right direction. You having issues with your medications or you don't know which ones go together, ask them. And if they don't know, they would definitely tell you, go back and talk to your physician, but they're really good. I am so happy that I got to meet them. I got to know them. I talk to Dr. Melanie quite often. She's become a really, really, really good friend, and I really like her. But yes, if you don't watch, Rachel, if you have a question, you can always send it to me in my DM, and I will send it to her. Or let me give you my, I'm going to give you my email. You guys can submit your questions on my email, and then I can send them to you guys. So, but again, if you can't, that's funny. I'm over 50 and nothing hurts. You know what? And I said I was going to do that. I did that before when I was on the channel with my other, with my co-host, and I can do that. I do know that Marcelino and Brittany just bought a beautiful new home. Brittany has graduated. Well, she's passed her real estate, taken all the classes. She's now licensed. We found that out, which I knew that, what was it, like 2 weeks ago, because I actually watched her on a live. I can do that. I can work on that. Do we want to know where they're now from last season or from, and I checked on Destiney to see if she was still in prison. And that's what I was doing earlier. But yes, I can do that. I will definitely do that. Okay, I will do that for you guys. I'm making a note of that. Where are they now? I think we did, when she and I were on the channel together, I think we went back 2 seasons. I know that Maurice just got released because he was locked up for like 90 days, I think. And they're back on, I don't know if they're going to be on the next season or if they're just in the little short takes. But Maurice just got released. I know, what's his name? The little short guy that had the teardrop. I can't remember his name, but I will. He went back to prison. They were talking again, and who knows what's going to happen with them. So I would definitely do that. I just made myself a note. Where are they now? I will look that up, and we will do where are they now? And that'll be just where are they now? That'll be just like one of the little chit chats when I come on, and we'll talk about them. Be good if you can cover old series. I'm in the UK. We don't currently get the new series. Well, you know what? Daniel just went back in. His wife filed for divorce. I know that she filed for divorce and he got arrested. But the other one that was with the woman that talks like a baby doll, I can't remember her name, but I will. Yeah, I heard that. And I also heard that Brittany's attorney has now asked to be removed from the case too. And the conservatorship is now unraveling. And that article just came across my news break. So I'm going to dig into that and take a look at that as well. The way I see it, she earned that money. It's her money. Whether she spends it and blows it in one damn day, it's her money. Her dad needs to get a job. He's getting $16,000 a month to do what? To do what? And then he's giving the mother money. I think her sister is Jamie. I think her sister's name is Jamie. She's defending the family. It's her money. Let her do what the hell. They said that they're looking out. Her kids already have a trust fund. You're looking out for yourself. If that man hasn't taken advantage of her and he's still with her and living under these extrinsic circumstances that she's under, and he's still there, he hasn't left, he's not going anywhere. Let that woman have her damn life. Yes. It's just sad. It's just sad. And that's what they're doing. She wants to retire. They're trying to make her work. You know, she had a disagreement over a dance routine. You know, she was being unreasonable. You put her on lithium. Come on, you're drugging your own damn daughter. You're basically trafficking your daughter. You're using your daughter. You're trafficking her. That's what you're doing. And that's exactly what it is. And then this dumbass woman, I think I put it on IG the other day, you know, she's asking, you know, because she's turned her life around and she's not a part of Nexium anymore, but you were. You were picking up women. You were actually bringing them into this cult-like environment, and they were being assaulted. And you were assisting and you were helping and recruiting. Your ass deserved to go to prison along with everybody else that's there. Period. No exceptions. So, but anyway, guys, I have had a wonderful time with you. I want to thank all of you for being here. I need to make 2 phone calls before the end of the day because I know Wit is back, and we definitely have to cover Scott Peterson again because there was a lot of stuff that we found out when we did it. And not Scott Peterson. We have to cover Chris Watts again. And I've been reading. I've got a lot of notes on this man and the stuff that was said that's not true. I pulled depositions. I've been reading through all of this stuff the same way I did with Bill Cosby, so I can put Andrew Wyatt in his place. Somebody asked me to bring him on my panel, and I said, hell no, because I would have annihilated him. I think he would have ran. He wouldn't have won up here. He wouldn't have sat up here and talked to me. So guys, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the like button. I'm told that it does wonders for the algorithm. Also, you know, I have my featured channels I've now added to my page, and these are the people that I follow. These are the people that I watch. So, you know, I saw Queen of O'Hara was in a chat. If you guys haven't followed her, I think she was 16 subscribers short of 100. I think that's the last time I checked. Dear Yvette is on her way to being monetized, guys. If you haven't subscribed to Dear Yvette, please do so. You know, the commentary zone. You know, I just go in and just thank you, Carrie Ann. I just go in. I like to support people. I really do. So, guys, if you're not sure what people I do support, I do have it on my featured channels. These are the channels that I actually watch, people that I follow. So please take a look at that. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you being here. When I tell you it is pouring, it is pouring. I came on early because I knew the weather would be bad later on, and I wasn't going to take the chance of me spinning and spinning and spinning. So you guys have an awesome day. And before we leave, let's play Red Hot one more time. This is my girl did this for me. I got to get another one too. I'm going to have to get her to do me another one. Hold on. And I am out of here, guys. Have a wonderful, safe, and productive day. See you guys soon. Bye. And I promise I'll be on camera. Bye.